Alrighty, hey there fellow birds of the spirals, your friend and pal Fearsome here. I know what you're thinking. It's a blurry pixelated Pirate101 game footage. You can barely see what's happening. This is a rather interesting match, so I wanted to comment a little bit about it. But I also want to tell you guys, if I record with Skype in the background, it tends to do this a lot, so I'm just going to have to be more careful in the future. I do have other footage of another match that I will show instead, since you can't really see this one, but I thought I would show you a little bit of this one, because this was a very important match within the last few days, and so I wanted to comment a lot about it. Alrighty, well, here's some better footage. It's a Buccaneer versus the same player, Rob. Privateer as always. He only has a Privateer, but at any rate, it is a little bit relevant to the point I like to make about Musketeers, which is that Musketeers need to play like Buccaneers versus Privateer. It means what they need to do is they need to move partially down the field to where they can reach, or to where they're close to being able to reach. They need to put a fort on, and they need to corner the enemy, and they need to bomb the heck out of them. Kind of like how a Buccaneer plays. They charge a lot of times. Just Musketeers need to be more aggressive is the point I would like to make. Or at least it's the first point. Alright, and the second point I'd like to make is that I actually have beaten Rob. Rob has been spamming a lot of videos in certain chats saying that I've never beaten him. He always beats me. That's simply not true. As you'll see, I'll give several examples of beating. As you can see there, I just delivered to him the coup de grace right there, and I'll be showing you a couple more examples in just a second. After about 7 times, at least 7 recorded times, that we've actually met and fought together, I've actually beat him a total of 5 times, and he's only been able to beat me once. So that's one thing I want to show. It's like not like we all haven't done this before at one point when we've had channels or like to brag on Skype or anything like that, but you don't have to spam the video in every single Skype chat and call the other player trash. It's just very disrespectful. I think by now, beating him enough times, I've earned a little bit of respect. When I first met this guy it was about half a year ago, he just got back into the game. He got his account banned, he got it back. He came back, he was rusty, yet he played very well in certain matches, not so well in other matches. He ended up facing me, and at the time I was considered somewhat bad by some people's standards, mediocre at best by many others. And here was this guy, he had joined Thnx, and I beat him twice in a Privateer versus Privateer match, and I think that's really when, I really ticked him off. So it's kind of funny. I think it might just be a Thnx things, you know. Thnx, they're supposed to be immortal. That's kind of, I guess, the idea of their clan. They're never supposed to really die. So when somebody records a video of them losing, it tends to tick them off quite a bit. I have a video of me and another player beating Thnx in a 3v3, and I have yet another video of me beating Thnx players, yet I did not call it beating Thnx. It was something like King's Owl banned Rob 3 times, because that's what Rob told me to name it, because there's a policy for Renegade, which is the clan I'm in, where the opponent gets to tell you what they want to name their clan after the match. So we did that, and well, basically we beat Thnx twice in 3v3, and they're a little bit big into team battles, but also their players are supposed to be considered good. A lot of them are really good, and it really takes them off when people screenshot. Alrighty, as you can see, here's the footage. I'm not going to be able to play the whole thing because it is supposed to be a short video, so I will have to fast forward to the end where I actually beat them. This video is, of course, available on my channel and available on the clan channel, Team Renegade Nation. But I digress. I'm going to just go a little bit back to the beginning of my video. As I said, I would mention a little bit about that blurry match you guys were seeing. Now, there were about 5 witnesses in the call. There was Chris, there was Sierra, I think either Mason or Logan, and Nicole Bowman were in the call as well, along with myself and Rob. And they were they were watching the match, they can tell you that I was actually the person who won that match. I beat Rob in that match, and that was it. Well, basically, I challenged him recently. He was supposed to record the match and upload it, but he never did. So the agreement was actually that he record it and I record it. So we did both record it, and basically on his channel, he's like, okay, I upload every match that I edit. So basically what that means for him is he just doesn't edit any matches unless it's a win. So basically his whole channel is highlights. It's not like any type of... It's pretty much nothing more than just highlights there. Not that that's particularly wrong, but I mean, it's not like you should be trash talking other players when they've beaten you way more times than you've beaten them. That's just asking for a good taste of humble pie, and that's what this video is largely about. Is the way Rob's been acting recently has been ticking me off now, and a lot of other people, they have better experiences in the community, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, but nonetheless, it's been a little bit too much lately, so I had to make this video. Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've learned something from the beginning of it, and if you actually enjoyed the latter part of this video, talking about Rob and all the rest of the stuff. I also made this video, of course, so he wouldn't be able to claim stuff about me. I hope that you got something out of this video. If you did, please be sure to smack the like button. If you are new and you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. It really helps out a ton. Other than that, you'll have a great day in the spiral, and I'll see you guys in another stream or another video. So peace out for now.